Alright guys, so these just came in late last week, and I initially didn't like the way these came out for this retro, this first retro, because I know exactly how the original pair looked like, but Reebok had a pretty good sale recently, so I managed to grab a pair for a little bit under $40, so that was not bad. So let me go ahead and show you what it is. It's the Blacktop Battleground, not Battleground, obviously the Boulevard. These are the mid version without a pump of the Battleground, so very similar in many details. They're the black and white colorway, and let me open them up and show you what those are all about. So, like I said, they came straight from Reebok. I grabbed the pair for myself and a friend of mine for less than $80 total. So, pretty good deal in my book. So here they are, and I'm gonna start pointing out the differences with the original one. I'm probably gonna post a picture of the original one, probably somewhere around here, this area, so you guys can pause it and see the differences and the similarities. But I actually had a pair of these when they originally released in '93, '94. And if you've seen one of my older videos, I actually have the piece from the ton right here cut off on both when they finally got destroyed, and sewed them together and made a keychain out of them. Which I still have almost 21 years later, but yeah, I love those so much. So on to the differences. Obviously the white part of the shoe used to be a full grain leather, now it's synthetic. Not that bad, since it's not a huge portion of the shoe and most of it is that nubuck. Which is actually a pretty good nubuck. It's sort of like a short-haired suede, very nice and plush, and has this signature canvas right here on the toe box. First difference is the stitching. The original ones had double stitching right here on the toe box. These ones do not. And the major one that was a big problem for me, that's why I didn't want to buy them when they released originally, was the painting on the midsole section. So the original ones, these triangular shaped parts of the midsole that are sort of embossed a little bit, were painted black and created a very nice and good looking pattern, same as this one on the back and right here as well. So the whole shoe looked a lot better than just blank white midsole like these ones. Also the outsole, the logo of Reebok right here was also white, and the rest of it was black. These are the major differences. I really like this Reebok here on the pull tab in the back, and this pattern it's been always amazing when they came out. And Reebok did a pretty good job reproducing the inner liner, which is very similar to what they had back in the old days. Padding is again very significant, very nice. Another small issue I have with these, when I put them on my feet, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but the toe box is kind of narrowing towards the front, way too much than normal shoes, and I kind of find these a little bit odd, and they have a sort of a strange fitting around this area right here, where the first loop is, and I've noticed that on a few other Reebok pairs since I started wearing them a lot now. It's the shoe itself fits okay lengthwise and widthwise, but right here it seems like it's a little bit of a short distance between the upper and the insole, so it kind of smooshes my foot a little bit. I don't know how to more accurately describe it, but it's a little bit uncomfortable when you walk. I hope they're gonna get loose and become more comfortable, but this is the only sort of a big issue I have. That just this area is very tight for the top of my foot. And this toe box being so narrow, my big toe is kind of slightly rubbing on the inside of the medial side of the toe box. I could have probably went a half size up, but then I don't know, maybe it's my foot or the sizing they have now, but if I go 8.5, they feel like I'm swimming in them. They're so big, and when I go to my 8 normal Reebok size, they're a little bit uncomfortable here and tied on some areas. So hopefully they gonna, you know, loose a little bit, get loose a little bit with time and wear. But yeah. And obviously the Hexalite is this new kind. It's not the original one, which was more responsive and soft. But these were never super soft. You know, the polyurethane used on the midsole always been super dense, even the original ones. And if actually you see some of the, if you come by some of the original ones, they are almost certainly will have cracking and crumbling of the midsole because it was such a dense polyurethane. But overall, I mean, for $40, you know, you can't really complain. The ton is huge, just like I remember. It's very comfortable. It kind of hugs your foot, and the cut for some reason seems a little bit lower than it used to be, but maybe it's just me. But you know, it is what it is. Like I said, $40. It was a great deal. Very. Oh, by the way, they come with 2 sets of laces. I almost forgot. So you have the obviously the black ones that they're laced already, and they come with white ones as well, which I pull from this one so I can try them. But this is how they come laced, similar to all the battlegrounds and other boulevards. I think all of them come with 2 sets of laces. So if you want to rock them with white or black, it's up to you. I really like always that huge Reebok blacktop logo on the insole, which is not Ortholite, by the way, but it's okay. It's the regular performance Reebok insole. Produced on February 2014, so we know these came earlier this year in a few colorways. This one came and claimed to be the original one, but like I said, there's a lot of differences, so I wouldn't consider it, you know, the accurate original one. Always like the blacktop logo on the side though. These, like many other blacktops back in the old days, did not have the Vector logo anywhere on the shoe, so it was kind of like, you know, separate division. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I like these, you know, overall, especially for the price. Yeah, if you come by and get them a deal around $40 or less, feel free to grab a pair. They're very rugged, and if you want to rock them outside, they'll last forever. This midsole, it's so thick and so hard. It's just truly a real blacktop basketball shoe. Once again, thank you for your support, guys. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. Head over to collectivekicks.com for more sneaker news, reviews, and history articles. And until next time, guys, you have a wonderful day.